Shalom Akim Yabashim Shab Bashim Kwakwadash. Double honors and salutations to elders and apostles of group Mr. Well, so now Akim, this festive mood, man, is very contagious to those that are not in the faith of Yabashim Shai. Because as you can see, man, folks are around the corner of a shopping mall trying to get a so-called deal. You don't have folks like this, man, lying around the block to come hear the word of Yahweh Shem Shai. So it just goes to let you know where these people's minds are, man. It's hard, for them to break out of it. It's that spirit of deep sleep that the Lord has poured upon the earth, and Esau's having a good time keeping these folks asleep, man. All right, so they think they're getting a deal, but it's not really a deal, man. They're giving up their valuable time that the Most High has blessed them with. Could tell majority of them are jakes. They have no clue of who they are. So what's the use, man? Standing in line for something that's not beneficial. All right, something that will break down. You have to return. You have to fill out the slip. You have to call tech support and all that stuff. Things that are made with shoddy materials. So it just lets you know that the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai is angry. We as men of the Lord just have to pray that the Lord have mercy upon us in these last days, that we do not return unto the ways of our old men. So this is the book of, let me get the book of Second Ezra. Alright, Second Ezra chapter 16, and then go to verse 21. It says, Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case. And even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. Alright, so the time of destruction is coming, man. It's going to take a lot of people in great number. And they did not understand exactly what the scripture is talking about, man, because they've been blinded by the gods of this world, man. The vibration of being comfortable in captivity, being comfortable in being a consumer. The Lord doesn't want us to be in that state of mind. So you just have to understand that the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai, we deliver his elect out of this madness, man, because these folks, they have no preparations, man, to draw near unto the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai. So it's very important that we as men of the Lord, we do not neglect what the Lord has commanded us to do, which is to share this gospel on the highways and the byways. You don't have time to be mourning and crying about irrelevant stuff, man. Because those irrelevant stuff are meant to fade away. All right, so just keep the video simple. That's basically what the scripture is about. It's all about keeping things simple and straight to the point. Alright, so this is the book of Matthew chapter 24. It says a lot of things about the end times we're going to be living in, and that we're living in now. Alright, so it says heaven and, this verse 35 says, heaven and earth shall pass away, but my words shall not pass away. But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. So the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai is one that has an idea. He's the only one that knows exactly when things are going to come to pass as per the destruction, that's going to come upon the earth. Alright. Then verse 37 says, But as the days of Noah were, so also shall the coming of the Son of Man be, unexpected. Alright. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark. So just imagine, man, the Lord were to show up now, it's going to be total pandemonium. But for prophecy's sake, it's not going to happen now because that things needs to take place, the Mark of the Beast, and World War III. Even before those two, the collapse of the financial system that Esau has been spearheading all these centuries, right? So this is verse 39. It says, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Right. So we got to be on our watch, we have to be circumspect in the spirit. All right, so just go back to the book of Exodus, in the beginning of captivity, so this is book of Exodus chapter 23, and then you look at verse 13. It says, in all things that I have said unto you, be circumspect, and make no mention of the name of other gods, neither let it be heard out of their mouth. So, Jake is confused, man, on so many levels, that they've equated the Most High with the other gods, man. They think that these other gods will deliver them, from the sadness and misery and calamities that are coming upon the face of the earth. That will bring them joy and pleasure and keep the families together. That's not exactly what the Lord promised them, by worshiping these other gods, man. So we're going through a time of harsh judgment by the Lord Yahweh Shai. And the Lord didn't really command us to be celebrating Thanksgiving. He really gave us the holy days, man. From Hanukkah, the Feast of Tabernacles, the Feast of Unleavened Bread, the Passover, uh, the Day of Atonement, so many things, man. So it's important I can know, man. We don't have time to be cherishing these holidays that Esau's pushing: Christmas, Thanksgiving, Memorial Day, Labor Day, uh, Valentine's Day. They're not beneficial, man. They do not draw the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans to the Lord, man. It doesn't draw you closer to the Lord, Yahweh Shai. So we have to let it go, man. You don't want your efforts to be in vain, man. You got to stand firm in the last days, because you do not want the Lord Yahweh Shai to cast you away. That's why we know brothers yell so loud, with excitement, that the Lord is serious about what he's going to do in these last days. And I get one last precept. This is going to be the book of Sirach. And there's a like here for the ad at the bottom of the screen. You know how Esau is, man. So always going to try to distract from this word, but the Lord won't let it happen. Alright, so this is book of Sirach chapter 11 verse 15. It says, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the law are of the Lord. Love and the way of good works are from him. So for those that are interested in doing the work of Yahweh Shai, we don't have them standing in line at a shopping mall trying to purchase irrelevant stuff, man. Trying to appease their appetite. That's not what the Lord brought us here to captivity to do, man. We're here to proclaim the gospel of Yahweh Shai. Should avoid all this extra irrelevant stuff, man. Then it says, error and darkness had their beginning together with sinners. And that's exactly what these folks have gotten entangled with, man. They find it hard to escape this demon of consumerism, man. But when you draw close to the Lord, you're beginning to understand that some things, man, you have to fight, and once you get the victory, that's it, and evil shall wax old with them that glory therein. So these folks, man, that are stuck in Babylon, they're going to have a difficult time, man, getting out of that mentality, out of that state of mind, because Esau is angry that he's losing his grip on power, on authority. That everywhere he turns on the news, it's like folks revolting against his system. So he's going to crack down, man. He's going to come with all sorts of inventions to try to keep the people in check. That's why he has to keep on promoting all these vain holidays for people to go shopping, the vibration of entertainment, because the Most High is going to destroy it, man. So that's why a lot of people are waking up. Alright. So Kahala Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai Ba'ashim Kwakwadash. Double honors and salutations to the elder apostle of Great Mr. Well, that teach the doctrine of Yahweh Shim Yahweh Shai. We do not have much time in this place, man. We gotta pray that the Lord Yahweh Shim Yahweh Shai deliver us from the evils that are coming upon here. You know, all the wiles of the devil, the so-called white man, the Edomites that the Bible speaks of. So we're gonna see it in these last days, man. The anger of the Lord is gonna be made more evident, man. A lot of folks, you know, that choose not to hold on to the words of Yahweh Shema Shai, especially those of our people, the Israelites. They're gonna be sad, you know. They're gonna be upset, you know. They're gonna be fall prey to this time of destruction we're coming in. So the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai be with you, Akim. Stay steadfast unto the end. Shalom.